Nice yellow walls, said no one ever. But if you've got white wall tires, they'll probably start to look like this in short order. They turn brown or yellow, just don't have the bright white pop that you want, but we can change that. We can fix it. Follow me, I'll show you how. All right, so the first step, super easy. We just want to get the tire wet. So I've got a pressure washer here. You can do this with a garden hose, won't be any problem. We want to get it wet, not exceedingly wet. In this particular case, we're not going to wash the whole car. We're just going to get the white walls clean. That's all we need. In the next step, we're going to use some bleach white, spray it all around the circumference of the tire. And in this case, not only is the white wall dirty and grungy and brown and yellowed, but the tire itself is dirty. So we're going to give it a bath. And now we're going to take a simple Scotch-Brite pad in conjunction with our bleach white, and we're going to put this right on the white wall. Now, if you've got wide white walls, you've got a little more room to work with. If you have narrow ones like this 67 Camaro, we have to be just a little more precise in our work. But we're just going around scrubbing this white wall all the way around the circumference. Now, if you get too close, you'll notice there's some fumes from the bleach white. Don't want to breathe that in. So you want to be in a well-ventilated area. And we're just going around. You can kind of see the yellow dripping off these white walls. Now, these white wall tires, the white is actually bonded to the black rubber, and it is a different material. It's rubber, of course. And if you have raised white letter tires, you've got something very similar, and they just mold out the white letters in the white that's beneath them. So if you have raised white letters, it's going to be a similar procedure, just a little more precision with the Scotch-Brite pad. I'm avoiding most of the black. We're going to clean the entire tire, but the black portion of the tire doesn't really need the Scotch-Brite pad. Won't really hurt it. If I bump it, not a big deal, but the portion we're trying to really get to shine is the white wall. Now, once I have that done, now I'm going to take a tire brush and I'm going to go around, once again, a little more bleach white, and I'm going to take the brush and go along the whole tire. Now this tire, as most tire, has ridges on it. You can kind of hear as this brush goes along. Now as I get close to the wheel, this is an old-fashioned painted steel wheel. I don't want to scratch that. These bristles are pretty stiff and they will scratch the paint, so I'm being very careful not to hit the wheel, just the tire. And I can go right over the white wall where I already was. And you can see the grime coming off the black portion of the tire dripping down on the white wall. That's not a problem because we're going to rinse it all off. If you have some, say, all-terrain tires, you might want to do this motion up along the tread blocks to get all of that as well. If you have an old vintage Jeep or Bronco, that'll be extra important. Now that we have that done, we're ready to rinse. And simply rinse it away. Now after rinsing, I'm going to inspect, and it might be that there might be a couple little spots that I didn't go over enough. So I'm going to hit that a second time. Again, to put the bleach white around the circumference, looking for any little brown or yellow spots that I didn't get well enough the first time. I'm going to touch those right up. And for good measure, I'll just take a couple more laps around the whole circle of the tire. One final rinse. And it's looking like a white wall should, in that it's white. Let's dry it off and see how it turned out. Metrovac blower. These things are fantastic for drying in precise areas. as will inevitably be the case, you will have gotten water on parts of the paint. If your car is ceramic coated the way this Camaro is, it's going to be a piece of cake to dry that off. And there we go, a white, beautiful, shining tire. Now we're going to put some tire dressing on it, kind of get the deep black luster of the black part of the rubber, and this one will be ready to go. Only 3 more left. Some tire shine. Take a clean microfiber, wipe it off the hubcap. Okay. So that's 1 tire down, 3 more to go. And there you go, white wall tires that are actually white. Didn't take long, I'm a little sweaty, it's hot here today in Greenwood, Indiana. But all 4 tires looking sharp, nice white, bright, and stunning for a 67 Camaro or any vintage car you might have with white wall tires. Now you know how to keep them white.